I'm in Japan and I'm gonna do something I said I would never do, and that is stay in a capsule pod hotel. So I'm actually in the airport, so it's this way. This is Narita Airport, by the way, in Tokyo, so this is really handy, and it was around 85 Australian dollars. This is the hotel. Once I actually opened the locker that was meant for me, I put in my 2 suitcases, my medium and my large one, which surprisingly fit. Because not all my bags fit, I have to find a place for this one, and I'm kind of getting a little bit lost. I found somewhere to put my luggage. Just took some stuff out into a laundry bag because I wasn't really pre-prepared. But it's very simple. That.
Touch. Please put your baggage in an available box. Press the lock button and pay the fee.
That is correct. Let's go shopping and get some dinner. There's so many shops in Narita. Pop Mart, New Balance, 7-Eleven. Family Mart. Because Muji. This is my favorite Japanese takeaway, so I think we have to go here. We just spotted 7-Eleven. This is the food place I was telling you about. We're on 2. I need to work out how to get to 4. I've already been sucked in with the Hello Kitty. So I've definitely found all the shops. This looks like the main ones that I want to go to. I don't know how I'm going to spend so much time in Japan when everything is Hello Kitty. I am going to have to buy a hairdryer when I get to Sapporo because your hairdryers will not work here. Been here approx 2 minutes. I'm already looking at skincare and the makeup. This cream is apparently for like rashes and dry skin. It is so cute. Muji does my favorite chocolate covered strawberries, but I can only see this yogurt chocolate infused strawberries, whatever that means. I've had one of these before and they were really good. And of course, lots of skincare that's also really good. Lots of travel stuff. They even have packing cubes here. Just spotted my favorite. I'm gonna have to get some. It's rude if I don't go in at this point. Oh my god, this looks so good. Yum. They have a special limited edition pancakes and matcha cream. So cool. And look at the quality of these desserts right now. That is insane. There's like mochi balls, matcha. So cool. These are all hot drinks. Onigiri for like $1.50 Australian. You could just spend hours at a Japanese 7-Eleven. I somehow always find the McDonald's, and this one looks really bougie, but I'm going to save it till when I get to Sapporo. The craziest part is I was in this part of the airport in 2020 when the world was practically going into a worldwide lockdown because of COVID, and it's just so crazy to see it like full of people because when I came there was like no one here. And fun fact, I was on one of the last flights coming out of Tokyo to get to Australia without having to do the 2-week hotel quarantine. There's even a sushi train here. I've just spotted the Uniqlo, so let's check it out. Looks like they're closing, but it looks like it's full of heat tech, which is so smart because it is winter in Japan. Let's go back down for some dinner. We're back. This is my meal. I have my beef bowl, miso soup, and a boiled egg. heaps of cool vending machines like this one for ice cream. This is actually my favorite. I love these. You can actually get these coolish ones from 7-Eleven Australia now. Had dinner, but now I think it's time to go back to my pod, have a shower. I can't talk in there, but I can show you around. Definitely feeling a little bit run down and lack of sleep, so I'm curious to see how well I'm going to sleep in this pod. Also lots of cute, what are these called? My brain isn't working. Is this called ball machines? But look at the cute things that you can win. Star Wars ones. You can even get some lipsticks. I love this one as well. Going to eat some of these before I go to my pod. Got some water from 7-Eleven. Now it's time to go back to the pod. I actually haven't checked out the actual pod, so I'm a little bit nervous, but let's go for it. When you check in, they give you a bag with towels, PJs, slippers that you have to wear, and a toothbrush, which is amazing, so you don't have to get anything out of your bag. Both the shower and the toilets are shared, but quite clean and simple. The only thing that caught my attention in a negative way was the roof, but it didn't bother me too much, but worth mentioning. As I wanted the full experience, I put on the PJs, which surprisingly fit as I'm an Australian women's 12 and 5'8". Now for the big reveal. This was the pod, but the only issue was being on the top level. I'm quite tall and fit, and even I was struggling to get up there the first time. Also, I don't know if I'm the only one that didn't know this, but I didn't know it would only just be a material blind to close it, and also they only had Japanese plugs, so keep that in mind. Overall, I slept pretty well. The beds are comfortable enough but quite thin, so a little hard on the hips if you sleep on the side like me. And one thing to note is that you can hear people's alarms go off in the morning, which could be disturbing. I finished my pod experience by doing my makeup, and surprisingly it was bright enough to do it. Plus I could comfortably sit up and I didn't feel cramped. Like I said at the start of the video, I never wanted to do this, but now doing it once, I would 100% do it again. Affordable, easy, and very practical, especially at the airport. Let me know if you've ever tried a pod hotel or if you ever would.